In the Judeo-Christian Bible, or Book of Common Fables for those who prefer a humanist secularism, there are basically 4 salvation stories, and 3 are in the Book of Genesis, which is not the magazine with the interesting photographs, in case you were wondering. The first occurs in the beginning, where the Creator, according to the author of the Declaration of Independence, who endowed men with certain inalienable rights, gave to Adam and Eve, and probably thinking Darwinian natural selection, not Adam and Steve, the paradise of Eden, on condition that they not eat of the tree of knowledge. And we all know how that worked out. But then along, around chapter 6 in this book of history in the Pentateuch, we find the story of Noah, where an ark builder is granted no choice whatsoever. Grab your family and 2 of every animal, and don't worry about the rest of mankind or anything else. No social justice, no nothing. Just do as I say and go do. And perhaps an experience with the free will choices on the prototype back in paradise provided actionable intelligence to command guidance on how to proceed with the evolved species, which folks like a bright and shining star bartender who says she is smarter than older people believe will bring the utopia of universal socialism. Maybe so. If you wish upon a star, I know a cricket with a great prediction. But then, along around chapters 18 and 19 in this book of the Torah, we find the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, and a chance to negotiate a compromise again, because Abraham was a supreme field marshal and Green Tab commander with eyes on the objective. And he knew that he knew more than those folks providing the intel at high headquarters. And as the story goes, Abraham first decides that perhaps, based on his eyes on the objective and battle-tested wisdom, he could negotiate a deal and save about 50 from imminent destruction. But which, upon further consideration of his own experience with the world of men, he decided to draw back that gamble back in increments down to just 10 finally. Perhaps somebody knew better than Abraham, because, again, it was finally decided to spare only just 1 family. A way smaller number than he thought he was going to get. And so, first 2 angels show up with a message from high headquarters, and someone must have spotted them, because the men of Sodom suddenly surrounded the house to assail the messengers, causing Lot to try to negotiate, because he's a businessman, by even offering his virgin daughters to bring a peace outside his door. Well, despite the fact that these special ops types came well equipped with armament, battle skills, and managed to blind the crowd trying to storm the gates, old Lot is still convinced he's a chip off the old block, and decides that he knows how well his own relatives love him, believe he's God's gift to earth, and will do whatever he recommends, and that he can convince them to be saved. This is what this was his plan. But lo and behold, his skills of persuasion were far less effective than he thought. He kind of assessed his abilities just a little bit higher than they actually were. And the story does not tell us what he told the angels in his report, because we only know that when it came time to bug out, Dee Mao, get the hell out of Dodge, even after providing his own wife, his boo, his love of all loves, his partner in crime, the woman he was going to be with forever. Evidently, she thought she left something back in Sodom. And at the end of that story, we find old Lot back on the singles market, checking out the other babes on Match.com, but equipped with the experience that a good woman may be hard to find. And perhaps that Maybe nasty woman is not your thing, and looking for love in all the wrong places probably will not increase your chances of happiness in pursuit and success. So, like in The Merchant of Venice, we find that we all have the power to choose. We all have the power to choose, but we don't all have the wisdom to make the right choices. But we are reminded in the study of economics that for every choice there is an opportunity cost measured in those lost opportunities that we forgo when we choose one path over the other. My name is Major Mike Webb, and I am running for U.S. Congress with liberty, honor, and excellence. By God, we shall make America great again. Honest. This advertisement was authorized by Mike Webb. Honest.